More than 40 years ago, Madison was born in Tacoma, Washington. She was the first girl born in her father's family in 50 years and loved being the only daughter of 3 children. Madison was an easy baby who was cherished by her parents. From her earliest days, she adored her older brother, Austin. Madison had a very strong will and went as far as hiding her ability to walk so she was not embarrassed by the cheering of her family. Along with always adoring her older brother, she met another person that became an importance to her life at the age of 6 months, which to this day would be titled her best friend. Max was more than an inspiration to her, but someone who Maddie spent all of her extra time with. Any family trips, Max would be attending. Any family events, you know Max would be there as well. It was a relationship that no one was able to interfere with. As Madison grew, her complex personality grew with her. She was both extremely determined to have things her way and was comfortable, and if she was comfortable with her surroundings, incredibly shy in unfamiliar situations. Her stubbornness got in the way for the most part, but also came in handy with her creative side. No matter what things were going through her head, she knew she was going to do things in her way, which in the end paid off. Madison loved to draw and have stories read to her late at night. She played quietly when she wasn't following her older brother Austin or hanging out with her best friend Max. She could play with both Max or Austin for hours, but she could fight with them for hours as well. It was just another way that Madison was complex. She could happily follow, but when she decided it was time to have it her way, there was no changing her mind. Madison was well liked at school. She had many friends, and teachers found her easy to have as a student in class. She maintained to get great grades, but still had this wild and fun personality when she was with her peers. She was artistic and a good softball player, and even nominated to run for homecoming queen her senior year in high school. If she liked a teacher, the class went smoothly. If she didn't, Madison would really dig in, and the semester would be tough to get through. Madison decided that in middle school, she was old enough to decide what she would and would not do. She fought to quit softball and rarely painted or drew. If she did not do any artwork, or if she did any artwork, she would hide it away, still avoiding the embarrassment of recognition of her accomplishments. Madison, who wanted to be called Maddie at this point, remained very social and very well liked by her peers. She loved to be surrounded by friends. Her favorite times were holidays with the family at the cabin and summer trips to Chelan. Throughout the years, Maddie traveled to many places and tried many different things. She skied, snowboarded, and snowmobiled in the mountains, and went tubing, swimming, and boating in the summer. She saw pyramids and tropical beaches. Maddie swam in cenotes and ziplined over jungles. With all the travels and adventures, Maddie still loved one thing more than the rest, and that was a relaxing day around the house, napping on the couch, or just laying out by the pool. Along with hanging around town with her favorite people, she decided to move to California for college at the age of 18. She was always nervous about starting out in life, not knowing how she would do, but she knew that whatever it was, she would do great. By the time her first year in college was over with, she maintained a 3.5 GPA and was hoping to move on to be an attorney or an artist of some sort. After her first 4 years of school were done, she completed her bachelor's and shortly after moved back to Washington to get started on everything else in her life. After a few years passing of job hunting and schooling was done, she showed a great improvement in her art skills and began selling paintings for more than she had ever hoped for. If there's one thing Maddie always wanted to be in life, it was an amazing artist, and she completed nothing short of that. Throughout her years of stubbornness, and always having the mindset of doing things her way, it paid off in the end. I have never seen someone work so hard to accomplish something they'd hoped to do, and to see it was something I'll never forget. Madison was looking forward to the next stage in her life. She was eager to start a life with her current boyfriend AJ, and hopefully have children, but her journey was cut too soon. It is unfortunate that life for such an artistic, beautiful, and determined lady was tragically cut so short. We will miss the paintings that will never be painted again. We will miss the snowmobile tracks that will be left in the snow no longer. and most importantly, we will miss her wild personality and interesting sense of humor. Over the years, me and Madison experienced more than good times together, but learned everything that was possible that there was to know. I would never take back a day or memory that I managed to make with her. We will miss you, Maddie.